lot of no good people out there taking advantage, thinking they're above the law. And it seems like there's almost no one to fight back against these people and make sure that the integrity of our game stays safe. Which is why today, I'm taking the fight to those people. Today is the day that I declare war on every single cheater that has ever touched this game. Welcome to Aspect Law Enforcement. I'm sure many of you know that last night there was actually a new update that was released in Counter-Strike. Now with that update, they actually widened Banana on Inferno by quite a lot, as you can see, which is a very good change. They also added a new case because of course the Gamba is the most important in this game, goddammit. They changed the gold logo for some reason. And that's honestly it. Wider Banana, new skin. Or at least that's what most of you probably think. But what if I told you there is actually a secret change that was made with this update that was not added to the patch note? And that is that certain Counter-Strike creators have been added to the whitelist for Counter-Strike Overwatch. That means there are more YouTubers who have gotten access to Overwatch within Counter-Strike 2 on their Steam accounts. And I am on that list. If you don't know what Counter-Strike Overwatch is, you've probably not been following the game for very long. Overwatch is a feature where you get a section of a demo where someone has been reported for cheating. So I say that we stop beating around the bush and we kick off the first episode of Aspect Law Enforcement. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, our first case of evidence with Heron being our prime suspect. Let's check the scoreboard. This guy is actually doing the best on their team. He's 4-3, and this seems to be a very low elo match. And what the hell is going on with these premier thing? Why do they have like a weird effect around them? Why is the 4K at the bottom purple? It's fine. As I said before, this is a beta because this is the first time they're actually adding streamers and content creators to this feature. Bugs are to be expected. It is entirely understandable. I don't blame Valve for this. Now, our suspect is the top of their scoreboard, but they have actually lost every single round up until this far. I'm very intrigued. Let's play the demo. Right, so our Heron seems to be an A anchor here on Ancient, and this setup is very, very weird. They get the call. Hey, there's a lot of stuff happening on B, so he's going to rotate to B. He's going to be very late, it seems. There's also a P90 in play. And for some reason, I can't see the... Okay, this is weird. I couldn't see his hand there for some reason. The demo must be malfunctioning a bit. All of a sudden, it's down to a 2v2. And he gets timinged, and he is dead. So far, so boring. Not much has really happened yet, but that can change any round. I will say, this guy has very minimum skins. The only skin I've seen from him so far is this M4, which I think is like $3, so definitely a sus account if I do say so. If I do say so myself. But the T's are going to be pressuring A here. Can he get anything? Thought that guy very late. Sprays like a wild man. Checks temple, not gonna find anything there. He didn't hear the bomb get planted because I didn't hear it either. Sees the shadow of that guy. Ooh, can't get the kill. Still can't get the kill. This is very messy right now. It's also 1v4. Now, normally you would just... Alright, so far, literally nothing has happened in this Overwatch case. I don't know why this guy's reported. I'm gonna be completely honest. Like, he's doing okay, but he literally hasn't gotten a single kill since we started watching him. So, like, I don't know. Seems to be a full B push here. This guy's just gonna keep spamming every smoke with his scout, not actually finding anything. They're just running them down. This guy's not even, like, the one taking initiative, so I don't really get... Okay. Huh. Huh. And then he just griefs his teammate for no reason. He's gonna smoke A main. This guy seems to, most of the time, should be the A anchor on Ancient here, which, you know what? I can respect. I respect people that can look past their egos of wanting to be a star player and actually just go, you know what? I'm fine with being a support. I'll be your anchor. I can respect people like that. They're doing a good service to the community. Now, Emu, in the meantime, has found a kill over at B, which is going to cause Heron to rotate. Has this nade in his hand. I don't know, the way... Gotten up on A this time, and actually the entire kid and caboodle is gonna come towards A. This is... okay, I feel like this is where he's gonna get reported. He gets one kill. I feel like he just, like, bangs someone through the smoke here or something, right? Surely. And that's why he gets reported. Did he say that guy cross? He did now. That might be why he got reported, because he shot that guy in spite of the smoke being there. But you can see that it's not even a smoke kill. He clearly saw. They're actually gonna back off from A main, and now only one guy is left. And that's the round. Yeah, okay. So there's a gap in the smoke. You can very, very clearly see him run past. I had to watch it back without X-ray, but that's nothing sus. I feel like the other guy's probably like, what the fuck? He got me through the smoke. This guy's cheating. Over on the B side this time, Blackbird gonna be running up, actually slow walking up to B ramp. Gonna slow it down. Probably waiting for his cave teammate, and he just walks into the crosshair. I don't know what Rose is doing here. So far, this seems legit. What a flash. Jeez. And then Snake gets glocked. What is going on? You hear that? That was a little sus, because he shot right at him, but to be fair, like, he probably just banged the pillar because he hurt the plan, so not too weird there. But I can understand that watching back the demo, you're like, what the fuck? He shot right at him. Especially at this elo. What? He kills it. No shot. If he clutches this, this will be an ace, which is definitely why he would get reported. Never mind, he gets banged in the head. Peekaboo. Spots the head of that guy, yeah, okay. I had to watch that kill twice because I wanted to make sure that it didn't like see him through the wall, but it can very clearly see his head sticking out, so that's completely fine. These guys are just really not that good. They're like taking long range fights with like fucking MP7s and crap. Bomb is down, they're gonna retake B 3v2. They're probably gonna win this unless Emu clutches up. Oh, that's really unlucky that Hurricane doesn't get that. Last guy's in cave. Does he get this? There's a molly and a flash. I was gonna say a smoke. Well, at least he knows where the guy is now. Oh! I mean, you really can't, like, that's not, guys, that's not hacks. Like, you fucking ran through the fire and the flames out of cave, which you can very clearly hear, and then just, you know, react to it. Like, you don't need hundreds of hours to be able to do that. You gotta go straight through Donut into A here. Rose taking up the temple/brokey position. They know he's there, and they're gonna swarm him. He should be dead in about a couple more seconds. Yep, there he goes. They see Sparrow there. Shouldn't know there's two. Okay, they know there's two now. These guys are just really bad. Like, they're just shift walking, not even reacting. Like, Killfeed is a bit fucked, unfortunately. Because you can see these kills over here, because I'm, you know, fucking around with the demo, going back and forth. Now that was weird. So off start, they're going 2 red, 2 A, one's AFK in CT. He's very slowly playing this, kind of watching like the cubby and watching anyone push out a cave. Then everyone rotates to B. 3 people go B because they hear the smokes go down. And he rotates. I can't. That's fucking weird. I mean, I guess he just went like towards bomb and the timing was just weird, but like he rotated. And then these kills. I mean, these are fun. These are close range weapons that he wins against. These guys just can't get a fucking kill. That's just... I mean, he sees that guy die from long, so I can't really call hacks on that. And they have a guy in cave, so he has no reason to look there. The only thing that I think is weird is the fact that after killing that one guy at Heaven, he never looked back at Heaven. 3 in A main. They have 3 people in A main with bomb. Whiffs the spray. He gets run down. So far, I can't really conclude that he's walling like 100%, but he's definitely playing a little sus. Although, I mean... 1G. He's paying 0 attention about behind him, which, I mean, he probably just doesn't even know that he can get flanked through A main. Yeah, like, these guys are just not playing well. I don't think he's walling. I can see why you would think that he's walling, especially because of that one round where he jumped up Xbox as soon as the people ran towards B through CT. But other than that, so far, this is fine. You know what's crazy? I've not been paying any attention to if he's using anything that isn't walls, because he's so bad that I almost just don't care. Fuck it, dude. Let this guy terrorize the ranks of actual bots. Like, Jesus. Yeah, this is fine. I think this guy is just like, if anything, I think he's just a better player that got placed in this rank because of, like, calibration. So I think he probably, because he doesn't have a, like, the premier rank right now, I think he probably had one before that put him at around 5k, despite him being a better player, but just him having, like, rough games in Season 1 calibration. And then he just hasn't gotten his fucking Season 2 premier rank yet. But he's still getting... Yeah, see? Like he would have seen that guy had he had walls. Unless he's toggling on and off. Alright, that guy, I'm gonna say he's fine. I just think that the other team probably thought that he was cheating because he started to pop the fuck off in the second half. Alright, match number 2 here on Dust 2, actually. The CTs are down 1-4, and our suspect, being Husky, is... Wow, 2 and 5, underdog episode. Alright, cool. Gonna throw some utility over towards long. He's gonna rotate back. No knife skin, which is interesting. Also, did I just see that he didn't have... He doesn't have a pistol. Why does bro not have a pistol? Whoa. This is definitely a lot faster paced. Pretty sure you can hear that guy running, so that's fine. I looked away so I didn't see the kill. God damn it. Alright, well, so far, they seem to be making a pretty good comeback. Now, if he knows about that guy being top right in mid... Okay, well, he knows now. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Huh! Kind of watching the barrels for now. Backs off right around the moment that Calf decided to peek around the corner, or at least jump around the corner. Could just be lucky timing. What was that? Okay, well, that was just re-peek and then, you know, bullet in the head. Seemed okay. I should probably take these glasses off because I need to actually watch this one a bit more closely. Okay. Huh. You know, I'm starting to think he has walls. Just by the way he cleared mid there. He didn't go all the way through the doors. He stopped moving to the right as soon as the guy was like right next to the door. What? And he seems to know the other guy's scar because he doesn't give a shit about backplat. But then he misses the... Vortex, hello? Watching suicide. Another headshot. Knows the guy's barrels because he keeps shooting. Okay. I mean, you could say that's plausible, but like, combine it with the last round. Okay, he knows that guy's there. You heard him shoot. Okay, yeah, okay, okay. Go, guys, yep, back him up, boys. We got a live one. Woo! There's no way this guy doesn't have walls in aim. Even that was on the body. Fucking back him the fuck up, boys. Because we got one. You know, for a guy that has walls and presumably aim, he's playing very passive, very like scared. Never mind. Never mind. I didn't say anything. I mean, he's not a bad sniper. Nade into the corner in case anyone pushes doors. They're already out B. Gets the info. Gets one. Can he get that one? His tracking through walls is way too good. He's gotta have, like, some kind of... I mean, it's probably just walls. And then he just does that. Pistol round. This one I'm actually very excited for, because now I'm going to be able to see the potential aimbot a lot easier. Okay. Okay. Hold on, let me just... I need to... I can hardly see with these glasses. Hold on, let me just, like, actually watch this. His crosshair placement's not... Okay. I can't tell if that's soft aim or if, like... I don't know. I feel like his crosshair... Like, look at this. Even behind the wall. I get that he's not moving his crosshair that much, but, like, I don't know, man. I'm really inclined to believe he's got some kind of soft aim combined with his walls. What's also interesting is, considering the elo this guy plays in, which is, like, 20k, this guy doesn't know a single smoke on this map. Never mind. Another smoke flying up. Very interesting. Flashes his teammate out long, but they get mollied. Dude just stands in the fire and the flames. Okay. Okay. I don't know if that was a demo thing, but that looked like Did you see the crosshair, like, move up for the deagle recoil and then, like, shook its way right back to his head of where the guy was standing before he died? That might be enough to convict him of aim. Oh, God, the gap is slow. He's doing a good job of hiding his walls, at least for now. Yep. Okay, so he's got walls in aim. I fucking knew it, man. He has walls in aim, he just doesn't use it all the time for some reason. And I'm not entirely sure, but I feel like the way that he was, like, lining up his crosshair on the dude before he peeked out along, I feel like that's a bit too sus as well, but that might have just been good crosshair placement. I'm not entirely sure. Bro playing hide and seek. Help your team, you bot. Terrorists only need 1 round to actually win the game, and I feel like this guy is gonna go out in style, showing everyone his true form with his walls in aim that he now most definitely has. Why did you... Okay. Like, you know the guy is there. Stop hiding it. Okay, yeah, well. This guy most definitely had walls. He had aim, but I don't think he had B-op scripts because I didn't see anything or like anti-flash or anything like that. And he wasn't really griefing, so yeah. All right, I know I only did 2 Overwatch cases, so normally we do 3, but I think that will be enough for today. And also because I kind of want to take these sunglasses off because they're starting to hurt like the back of my ears. Now, of course, you know, April Fools, whatever, la la la. It's not actually CS Overwatch. I wish it was because that would be really fun to have back in the game. But from my understanding, they're only adding like certain people to Overwatch. And they have to keep it very private so that no cheaters get access to Overwatch, which makes sense. Now, I also have to give a huge shout out to Neok's Discord server, which is where I've been getting these demos from. So just so you know, this is where I'm getting these demos from to make this video. So credit where it's due. Honestly, last night I was like reading through the actual patch notes of the update, the ones over here, and literally the only thing it's added is a bunch of skins, which is cool, but the thing is, I just really feel like there's way too much attention being paid to skins in the game right now. We don't need new skins. They got new additions to the armory and they just made banana wider and changed some stuff on train. I'm not sure what. And originally, I was honestly just gonna make a video kind of complaining about how I feel like Valve is putting way too much attention towards skins in these like recent updates. But then I thought, you know what? It's April Fools. I'm just gonna do this. This is a lot more fun. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Leave a like. I'll see you next time. Peace.